match my eyes, perhaps I shall look for a setting like this with opals instead of diamonds, or maybe emeralds or sapphires. I have always thought that. Excuse me? I'd appreciate it if you would say you needed something from me rather than have a stranger touch me on the shoulder without permission. Fine. I suppose your apology is accepted. Now, what did you... That's my coat. Where did you get that? I swear I just had it. How did you... Why? No, please, don't... What? Wait, you're giving me my coat back? Just like that? Fine. What's the catch? What do I have to do for you to hand it over? Nothing? Nothing at all? Well, yeah, it is my coat. Of course it's my coat. What does that have to do with anything? Everything? You saw me forget my coat on the back of my chair at the restaurant and wanted to make sure it got back to me? Because you aren't just going to steal or ransom somebody else's property. Sure. Just common decency? Well, no, it really isn't common decency. Not when it comes to people like me, at least. You don't know what I am, do you? Because if you did, you never would have just let me take this back. You would have either kept it or demanded something astronomical for it. Luckily, it's too late for you to actually do anything about it, obviously, since it's safe in my arms again. But once you've realized what you just gave up, I'm sure you'll... What do you mean you already know what I am? You did not. You might have guessed by what I said that I am not, in fact, entirely human, but if you actually knew what I am, you never would have just handed this over to me. No, I am a Selkie. Your assumption was correct. I'm just shocked. I mean, I'm guessing you don't really know a lot about Selkies. Maybe you just think we're some kind of seal mermaid with a human form? Because that's... Oh, you think you know plenty about us? Enlighten me then. What do you know about Selkies and their seal skin coats? Oh, yes, the coat is actually our own seal skin, which we shed to walk on land in a human form, and you are right in that we needed to change back into our seal forms. You've got that all right so far. Keep going. Yeah, you're right about that part too. Anyone who gets their hands on our seal skins gains the ability to magically compel us to do whatever they want. And there's nothing we can do unless we can somehow get it back. Which makes me a massive idiot for actually forgetting mine on the back of a chair like it was just some fashion piece. It's just easy to get complacent in this modern day and age. Easy to go for years without having any kind of scare and just to start to get a bit careless. Wait, hold on. You know exactly what selkies are. You knew what holding my coat in your hands meant, and you just gave it back to me without hesitation? Goodness, you looked at me like I was the crazy one. Why did you do that? No, it is not what anyone else would do. Most people, specifically most men, would have immediately looked at the sealskin in their hands and gone, "Aha, lucky me, I just got a Selkie girlfriend." Or at the very least, they would have blackmailed me for it or something. And that's not me just being paranoid. That's me speaking from several very, very close calls and referencing literal centuries of historical precedent. I mean, at one point in time, there were actual entries in the bestiarities and taxonomies that selkies desire a relationship with other sapiens but are cursed to not stay with their spouses if their skin is not hidden and kept out of their reach. Like, seriously? These were scientific journals at the time. And despite the fact that cryptid and mythos, medical and biological fields are now aware of and report the truth about selkies and swan maidens and the like, and the laws now at least provide protection against those kinds of things in most countries, it doesn't stop people from still believing and trying to act on that load of minotaur crap. It is an everyday terror for me and my kindred, because even if the police will help me if I can report the theft of my coat, I still have to actually inform them. Somebody has to let someone know that I actually need help. Like, how am I supposed to do that when my free will is being twisted by some asshat who very obviously does not want me telling anyone about it? So, no, stranger. No, it is not normal for people to just come up to me with my coat and offer it to me. Now with complete understand. Wait. Wait. You gave me back my coat when you knew I was a selkie. And you knew exactly what I was, and you didn't want a single thing in return, right? You just did it because it was the right thing to do, right? Yes, of course. I can tell now you aren't the kind of monster who just force a lady to something against her will. Though, I think you're underestimating exactly how rare that is in reality. But, regardless, you offered me my coat back with absolutely no strings attached. With full knowledge of what you were doing. Oh, my sisters are going to be so jealous. Heck, my mom is going to be a little jealous even. You're like rarer than a unicorn, you know that? A 1 in a million, no more like a 1 in a billion kind of person. What am I rambling about? Oh gosh, I was so excited I didn't even apologize for how I reacted or bother to answer you. So, I'm so sorry for how I treated you when you first offered me my coat. I did not at all understand what you were doing, and I just assumed the worst. And secondly, to actually give you an answer? Yes, 1,000 times yes. Oh my gosh. You went from making me the most terrified selkie ever to the happiest in just a few minutes. It's such a good thing that we're in a jewelry store already. We can get engagement rings right away and even pick out our wedding rings too. That way, we can get married the way humans do too, so that your side of the family has an easier time getting used to it. Although, a full wedding will take some time to plan, but that's fine. It's one of those things that is worth every minute and every penny it takes. So, what kind of stones do you like? Your skin tone would go lovely with a... Honey? Why do you have that expression on your face? You look like a deer caught in headlights right now. What's wrong? What am I talking about? I thought that was pretty obvious. I'm talking about our marriage and the human-style wedding we should have. What do you mean, why am I talking about it? You literally just asked me to marry you, and I said yes. Well, I mean, technically you just married me, but semantics. Oh crap. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Is that why you look like someone just slapped you in the face with a frozen halibut? Oh goodness, honey, I'm so sorry. I just assumed you would know what I was talking about since you know so much about selkies. I figured you must have spent time with some at some point and knew enough about our culture to know what I was getting at. Oh, a friend you grew up with is a selkie. That makes sense. So, you know a lot about just general selkie knowledge, but you two didn't exactly talk about her culture or anything in depth? Okay. So, how do I explain this? Okay, so, magic is all about balance. Selkies lose their free will if someone else gets their coat. But if somebody gives them their coat back guilelessly, expecting nothing in return and of their own free will, with knowledge of what they are actually giving up, then the kind of reverse happens. No, it's okay. Don't step back like that, like you're terrified. Like a selkie who's staring at someone holding their coat. It doesn't do what you're worried about. It doesn't just turn the selkie sealskin rules back onto you and give me the ability to control you. I know I said the reverse would happen, and that magic lacks balance, but it really isn't like that. It was a poor phrasing on my part, and I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for forgiving me. I know better than anyone the kind of fear you must have felt. So, what it actually does is much more peaceful and more positive in nature. It binds the two newly made spouses together with powerful magic. This causes quite a few magical effects. Most are subtle, but a few are much more obvious. For instance, now that we're connected, I could hand you my coat right now and you wouldn't be able to make me do a single thing you ask me to do. In fact, no one can ever make me do anything I don't want to do by taking my coat ever again while you live. So long as we both live, keeping my coat from me only stops me from changing back into my seal form. Yes, it is amazing. Oh, honey, it is the best feeling in the world. It's like my whole life I've had wings bound with chains on my back, and for the first time, someone has cut them free and let me soar. You did that, honey. You released me from the greatest fear of my entire people. This is why I was so excited and why selkies in general yearn so much for this. Why we all wait with bated breath for such a glorious marriage. It is freedom, pure and unfiltered freedom that a kind and selfless soul blesses us with. Oh, if every selkie wants it, why didn't your friend ask you to do it for her? I'm afraid the magic doesn't work that way, sweetie. I wish it did. We all do, trust me. But it doesn't. If you're thinking about the results of your action at all when you do it, it won't work. I had assumed that when you gave me my coat back, you just hadn't remembered or weren't thinking about the significance of the act, and that you would be remembering once I'd make a big deal about it and jog your memory. Though, in retrospect, I suppose it does make more sense that you had no idea at all about it. That you were freeing me, marrying me. Oh, good question, honestly. When I say marriage, I don't mean that the magic just created, filed, and signed marriage documents for us. We aren't legally married or anything, but we are considered married by Selkie cultural norms. Selkies can feel the bonds of others even if they aren't connected to them, so other Selkies will feel your bond and know that they can trust you, and also know that you're already taken, so to speak. And in the few Selkie-ruled nations on a few islands here and there, or places with high populations of Selkies, this can actually be considered a binding legal marriage. Not in this country though, we aren't married in any way that legally affects you. But it is expected. Yes, you are right. Normally we get legally married the human way, with a fancy wedding and inviting all of our friends and family and such, usually as soon as possible. Do I want that? Before I realized you didn't know what it meant to give me back my coat the way you did, of course, yes. I thought you must have had even just subconsciously some idea of what you were doing, and maybe, even if you didn't in the moment, there was no way whoever taught you so much about Selkies didn't leave a positive enough impression that you wouldn't be happy with a hot Selkie spouse. I knew it. Look at that blush. Your friend definitely left an impression on you. But the fact that you appreciate a pretty Selkie doesn't mean I'm gonna push the idea that you have to marry me. It might be expected, but I refuse to push anything that intimate onto someone else the way people have tried to do to me my whole life. My family will definitely have questions about why my bond and I don't live together, aren't married, aren't talking, or whatever level of contact you are comfortable with, but I can handle that if I have to. Yeah, you are right. I do want to, though. I think every Selkie would. That doesn't matter, though. Marriage is a two-way consent street, and if you don't want it, what I want doesn't matter. That's true, I suppose. You didn't say you didn't want to marry me, but it isn't hard to tell by the way you reacted that at the very least you aren't exactly ready to answer that question yet. If the answer isn't just an automatic no, which would be totally fine by the way, you think you need time to think about it? Okay, sweetie, I'm not going to pretend that hearing you at least consider it doesn't make me happy. Do you just need time and space now? Because I can go if you need me to. Oh, it wouldn't actually be as hard to find you again as you think. Another part of Selkie marriage bond is that we're drawn towards one another. There's always a pull in your gut telling you what direction the other person is in. It's like a compass that only you can follow. Oh, yeah, I can stay and tell you more about the bond if you think it will help your decision. I didn't really mean to just gloss over everything about it anyways. The conversation was just moving so fast that I skimmed over what I meant to be more in depth about. Like I said before, a lot of it just isn't something you'll notice. Some are a bit more noticeable than the others though. For instance, if I'm in danger or hurt, you might feel uneasy, like a pit forming in your stomach, and of course, I'll feel the same when you're in danger or hurt. Now, it would likely take hours to go over every little thing, and even if we did, I'm guaranteed to miss something or just not be aware of it. Luckily, out of the few noticeable effects of our bond, there's really only one thing that might affect your decision on the marriage. You see, sweetie, our marriage bond grants us the ability to feel each other's emotion. I think the technical fancy schmancy term is something like an empathetic link. Close to that anyways. I wouldn't know for sure. I'm no magic expert, but I do know how it works. Would be kind of weird for a Selkie not to know how to navigate a Selkie marriage bond, honestly. Now, I want to reiterate that this isn't mind reading. Our thoughts are private from one another unless we speak them out loud. But if we try, you and I can feel each other's feelings. If you reach out through our bond, you can sort of tap into my mind and feel the general state of my emotions, and not just like what I'm feeling at that moment, but you can go deeper into my background emotions too. For instance, let's say you reach out to me and you could feel that I was currently feeling very frustrated. Then, if you push a little deeper, you might see that this is just a temporary or fleeting emotion and it probably won't last for long, and behind it, I am actually happy and content that day. Does that make sense at all? Well, I suppose sorta is better than absolutely not. Please help. Would you like me to show you how it works? You can feel my emotions if you want, and I'll get a chance to see how you're handling all of this too. Alright, I'm excited to try as well. I'll let you try to establish one first though. I know how excited humans can get about getting a chance to do magic. What you're gonna do is to sort of push with your mind. Just kind of reach out until your brain feels like it's almost pushed against some kind of barrier, and then push. I swear it's supposed to be more intuitive than it sounds. What do you say? Wanna give it a go? Alright, it might be a little easier if we're in physical contact. Is it okay if I hold your hands while you try to feel my emotions, sweetie? It's perfectly okay if not. Ah, thanks. I'm glad this whole thing hasn't made you too uncomfortable. At least, not enough to make you too nervous to even touch me. Alright, just do what I told you to do, sweetie. Reach out to me. If it helps, imagine your mind flowing down your neck, splitting in half to flow down both your shoulders, through your arms, and cascading over your knuckles. Feel it reach your palm and fingertips. Feel that slight resistance when your hands touch mine. Feel the pressure build up just a little as your mind fills up the space in your hands. Up, 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 and up as you stretch that thin membrane separating our minds until... You did it, sweetie! I can feel something like a phantom touch ghosting up my hands, racing up my arms and flowing down my shoulders and flowing along my neck, then up my spine into the back of my head. I won't try and feel your emotions yet, sweetie. I can feel them pushing at the edge of my awareness, but I won't look at them yet. I want to give you a chance to explore mine first. How am I feeling right now? Can you tell? Yes, I'm happy. Very, very happy. Now, can you tell if it's just a surface feeling or does it go any deeper? That's right. It goes as far as you can feel. Are you really surprised though? I know this is all confusing and a little scary for you, but this is literally the kind of fairy tale that little Selkie girls are dreaming of. But enough about how I think this is making you feel. How about I find out, yeah? Okay, let's give it a shot. I think I found you, sweetie. Definitely I did. Your surface emotions are happy, sweetie. A little nervous, some awkwardness, a little fear, and just now a touch of embarrassment, but there definitely is a good bit of happiness here. And I don't even need to touch your emotions to tell you you're enjoying this, honey. You're blushing up a storm. Alright. I'll stop teasing. Let's just focus back on your emotions then. I'd like to go deeper, past the happiness and the nerves and the embarrassment. There's a lot of something back here. Like a lot. So much more rolling emotion that I must have had. Sweetie, this feels really heavy. Are you doing okay? I'm just gonna brush up against it and feel exactly what... Oh, honey. Sweetheart, this is... Are you seeing a therapist, sweetie? Your emotions are so dark and wallowing, so much sadness and loneliness, and it just feels so consuming. Honey, maybe... Sweetie, pulling your hands away isn't going to break our empathy connection. We don't actually need to be touching to create or maintain it. It's just something that's supposed to help the first few times. I'm still with you, honey. I still feel the depression eating away at your positive feelings like a monster devouring a city. Your loneliness and isolation making you feel like no one could ever care for you. You're sorry? Sweetheart, I'm not upset with you. I'm worried. Please don't try to sever this connection to try and protect me from what's troubling you. We might not be married in any way that matters to you, and I really do mean to keep my promise to give you the space you need. But I will not just ignore it when a kind soul like yours is going through this kind of pain and anxiety that I can feel creeping through you like a malevolent disease. I won't just leave the one who freed me from my chains to suffer under their own, all alone. And I can tell that you've been alone. When was the last time someone even just held your hand like I did earlier? How long has it been since someone has talked to you as I have today? Because the depression I feel is only dwarfed by the loneliness, sweetheart. And it doesn't take an expert at like any medical thing at all to tell you that you're touch-starved, that your body is desperate for physical contact and your soul desperately needs human connection. Will you let me help you, sweetie? No obligation, no pressure, no talk of marriage, just give me your number so I can check up on you. Let me visit and check up on you to make sure you're okay, and if that's too much, maybe... Hey, it's okay, sweetie. It's alright. I'm here. Just relax in my arms, sweetheart. Take a deep breath in and out. You don't have to hold back all those tears. Let them fall on my shoulder. It's okay. I'm here for you. Somebody is here for you. Hello everybody, this is KatherynIsTrying, back with another outro. Whoa. I don't know anymore. Is anyone even here? Like, did anybody even make it this far into this audio? This is a half an hour audio. Holy heck. This is like literally one of the longest audios ever. Not including the outro portion of my videos usually. Oh my god. Like, listen, I started recording because, again, there's this issue with me just not pleasing the algorithm. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make another video, another simple video. I was skimming through. I found a script a long time ago, because remember my poll that I posted on community where it's like cozy vibes, yandere chuni, or like the Monster Girl. So this was the Monster Girl script that I found, and I don't know why. I just sort of like skimmed through it. I know it's a longer script, but like I didn't expect it to be this long. Like, tell me why I was like done with the beginning sections of it, and it has been like 8 minutes. Like, I was nowhere near half point, and it's already 8 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? And for me, like, recording an audio is like climbing a mountain. Like, I want to finish, I want to get to the end, to the top. Like, even if I was struggling like a lot, because not only is this audio long, like I don't know, I just keep getting tongue twisted. Like, my tongue kept getting like, it kept getting tied through the words, and I had to re-record so many times. And I just feel like I'm already halfway there. I might as well finish, right? And holy heck. Ah. It's like, it's weirdly, like, it's weird because I think I suffered through it, but at the same time I had fun because it's genuinely like a good script. uh, but like, you can tell. I feel like if you listen to this audio till the end, you can tell that I was struggling. Like, at the end part of this audio, you can tell I was just so tired. And I'm sorry. And honestly, I am so tired to the point that, like, I like to like edit, sound effects and stuff, but I just generally don't have the energy to think like where to put things, and even finding certain sound effects. After I finish recording, I'm like, I'm gonna just slap like a music box background music to sort of imply that we're in a jewelry fancy type shop, but I don't think it's working at all. It's just a background music to mask any white noises from my mic and all stuff like that, and that's it. ah. Ah. It's like so fun, but like I was suffering. Like, I don't even know if I want to, like, every time I do an audio recording of a script, I would post it on like Reddit, on the comment section of the script, being like, hey, I filled I filled your script. Like, hey, if you want to, you can check it out. Like, this is such a bad like a recording of this audio. I feel guilty, but at the same time, I filmed it. I already made a thumbnail for it. Might as well upload it. And because technically my total of the two videos hasn't got 1,000, and I usually like to at least get 1,000 a week. So might as well upload this video. I'm sorry if it's really bad, and I'm sorry for taking your time. And if you made it this far, I'm sorry you have to listen to this stupid audio. I'm still sick. Like,
My nose is clogged most of the time. My mouth is dry and it's making it wet at the same time. And oh my god, everything's falling apart. But at the same time, I couldn't rest. I just wanted to make another audio, so I had to make one. Yeah, so that's enough of me rambling, honestly. I, I can't believe it. A 30-minute audio. Let's go. That's a record in the KatherynIsTrying channel. Whoa. Okay, that is all from me. If you have any comments, please comment down below. I'm sorry if I haven't replied to like the previous comments of the previous videos. It's because I'm getting really like sad whenever I look at YouTube and I look at the views. I'm like, I know I shouldn't, but it's just like I want to feel like I'm growing as a channel, and it just feels like I'm not. So that's why I'm not looking at YouTube Studios. Hence, I'm not replying to comments, and I'm so sorry if you guys feel like, oh, this person doesn't even care about her comment section. I read all of them. It's just that I just don't feel like replying to anything yet, and I'm sorry. Okay, that's all for me. That is all for me. If you have anything, the author links, everything is in the description below. If you want to support me, maybe treat me to a nice ice cream, my PayPal is in the description below, because god, I need some. It's been a stressful week. Okay, I don't know why I just trauma dumped to you guys at the last second. Remember, I love you guys so much. You mean the world to me. I would not have been here if it's not for you guys. I can't even talk. Like, thank you so much for the ones that always stick by till the end, and the ones who always click on my video and always commenting. You guys are the best. I love you again so much. Mwah. That is all for me. Bye bye.